Hello everyone at Grover Cleveland. It's time for another drawing tutorial. This is another one from a request, and this person requested a beach with palm trees. First off, let me apologize for my crazy shadow situation here. This is actually the best I could get it. Look at all this stuff. Whoa, this is actually kind of cool. Look at the glass. Okay, anyway, try not to let that distract you. I'll see if I can fix that next time. So we're gonna do a nice picture of the beach with some palm trees. So we'll get the ocean in there as well. I want you to think back to when we did our gardens and we used that vanishing point and that horizon line. The first thing we're gonna wanna do is draw a horizon line straight across. And this is gonna be the ocean, all right? Looking out at the ocean. So we wanna really try to make it straight if possible. Straight as you can. Take your time, just have to go right across. Let me move mine up a little bit here. I made mine a little low. Maybe about there, okay? And now we are going to put that vanishing point all the way over at the side here. About here. When we did our gardens in our cities, we wanted our vanishing point in the middle, but now we want it all the way over in the side. And this is where our beach is going to come from. So we're going to draw a line from here, diagonally, down, and off the paper, okay? So this will be where the water hits the sand. Okay, so now we have our ocean, we have our sky, and we have our sand here, our beach. And now we're going to try to do some palm trees coming up. Palm trees are very thin. I'll start one maybe in the sand here. And they kind of curve a little bit. They're not totally straight. They kind of get bent over by their giant palm leaves that they have. Kind of weigh them down. So they curve as they go to the top. They're kind of hunched over. And they're very skinny too. So I'm going to do a second line that goes right along with it. Okay. I have a candle on here too. That's probably not helping the shadows. Okay, now we're going to start our palm leaves. And we're going to start with the center vein of each leaf. I'm going to start with one that comes straight out. And these are all curved lines as well. 2, and they're going to come out almost like a star shape. 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that, okay? Now I want you to think back to our texture bears that we did, those of you who did that. And we're going to add some texture lines to get these leaves. So I'm going to add some nice little short lines on either side of our palm leaf lines. And you see that? It gives some nice fluffy palm leaves. La la la. I kind of like doing this part. And they're kind of rounded. They're nice and full. These are huge leaves. People use these leaves for the roofs of huts and stuff like that to keep the rain out. As long as you don't get too scribbly, you'll be good. You just put some texture lines on the sides of each of those lines we started. All right, so there's one palm tree. Maybe there's some coconuts in there hiding. You don't want to overdo the coconuts. Maybe one fell in the sand here. It's half buried. I can put some sand down here, some little sand texture maybe, some tiny dots. And then maybe there's another palm tree way in the back here. And this one we're going to make smaller because remember it's further away. So you can barely even see the difference between the two lines. It's very skinny. And again, I'll add the lines, kind of just letting whatever happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now they don't all exactly have 5. You can have fun with it. Maybe there's one there, maybe there's a short one there. They're not all the same length either. And I'll try to get those texture lines in again. Try to make them a little shorter since it's further away. This is a good project now that it's just starting to get cold out in the winter time to be thinking about palm trees and the beach. And of course you can add whatever you want to the palm trees. Maybe there's another one real close. We don't even see the top of it, right? We can just see the trunk of this one. This one's really close. Maybe I'll add some texture to the bark of that tree. I'll add some to this one too. So here's a really big one. We can't even see because it's so close. Maybe we can just see the tip of one palm leaf. All right, and so now we got our palm trees. And here's our ocean. Maybe I'll put some waves. I'm gonna put like kind of, like when the waves start crashing and there's that white foamy water where it crashes. So I'm just gonna have fun with that bumpy line all the way down. And then I'll come underneath it with another one. Look at that line. Whee! So we're getting that kind of frothy white water. And maybe there's another wave forming back here even. Coming back there. Who knows? All right. Add some more of that water because it's getting pooled in. All right, so we have our waves, our water. We could add some more sand. Maybe there's a couple more little coconuts laying there. And you can add anything you want, of course. Maybe we'll have some clouds, some big cumulus clouds, the real fluffy ones. I'm really just having fun with these lines here. These are clouds that are way off in the distance. Maybe we have some little birdies flying away in the distance, and maybe the sun is going down. We can have a nice sunset here. So if I do this half curve, oh, some sun rays coming out. Ooh, I should try to make those straighter probably. So all of this is like really just different kinds of lines. Here's our sunshine going through. La 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 la. A nice day on the beach. And this would look better if I colored it so we could see the difference between the water and all that. But there you go, some palm trees at the beach. I hope you guys had fun with that one. And I can't wait to see them in class. Bon voyage!